Hello friends, this is Candy with the Candy Foot Club, and Sarah and I are having tacos for dinner tonight. But when I went and grabbed my taco seasoning, I saw that my jar was empty. So I'm going to make some taco seasoning. I thought you might enjoy seeing how I do it. I don't buy the little packets. I haven't bought those in many years. I find it easy just to use what I have on hand and make my taco seasoning in bulk. You can see that I absolutely love jars. Here's an old cheese dip jar that I use to keep my taco seasoning in. I have an old salsa jar that I keep my black pepper in. Let's see, a baby food jar for my red pepper flakes. I have a lot of mason jars. I have my garlic powder, my paprika, my Italian seasonings, which I like to keep the grated cheese cover on so that I can, it fits perfectly, so that I can just shake out what I want. I have my Himalayan pink sea salt, my chili powder in another canning jar, and we're going to start with cumin. So if you don't know what gives that taco seasoning that distinct taco smell, this would be it. You need to have your cumin. So I'm not very good with recipes, but I have tried to measure things out the best I can to give you an idea of how to do it. You really can't do it wrong. It really depends on how spicy your family would like it or whatever. So we like cumin. We're going to start with approximately a half a cup. So I don't even have a measuring cup. I just have my cute little teacup here that measures about one cup. So I'm putting in a half a cup of cumin, and then I'm going to put in about the same amount of chili powder. So let's see, about a half a cup of chili powder. Doesn't matter if it's exact or not. And then next, I'm going to put in some salt. I love my sea salts. So probably a heaping tablespoon. Heaping tablespoon will be good. Mix that in there. I love black pepper, so I'm going to add some of that also. Maybe not as much. Probably a teaspoon or two. Next would be my garlic powder that I keep in canning jars. I buy this in just your regular little seasoning packages, and I just open everything up and put it into canning jars. And I'm going to put about the same amount of that as I did the black pepper, so maybe about 2 teaspoons, I would guess. You can put onion powder in at this point. I don't have any, so we are skipping that. Next would be my paprika, and we would need about a good tablespoon of paprika with that pretty distinct color. Now you can use oregano or any kind of seasonings that you like. I prefer to have the whole Italian seasoning put in mine. And that's going to be another heaping tablespoon. If you like it spicy, you can add some red pepper flakes. Some people grind this up. I just put a pinch in there, so it's not too much. Forgot my flour. I'm going to come out here and grab that. Flour to help thicken it up, and that's going to be about 2 teaspoons. So I'm just going to mix that all together. get all the lumps out. Some people at this point would put it through a food processor or a blender because they don't want to have the chunks. My family doesn't mind, so it smells so good. I wish you could smell it. It's making me ready for dinner. And then I just put it in my old cheese dip container. This smells so good. Sarah's going to be happy when she comes home and finds out that we're having tacos. So you don't have to make as much as I did. You can half the recipe, or you can double it, triple it, quadruple it, whatever works for your family. And there I'm just going to take, and I usually put about 2 tablespoons into mine because we like it spicy. If some of the grandkids are coming over, I may use only 1 tablespoon. But that's how easy it is to make taco seasoning. You don't really have to spend all the money on those little packets that can add up. This is a great way that I save. I buy my herbs and my spices typically at Big Lots when I have a $5 off coupon. So their herbs and spices have gone up to about $1.25, $1.29 now instead of the regular 99 cents and $1. But it's still a great deal when I buy a bunch of them and then use the $5 off coupon and stock up. Let me know if you're going to try some homemade taco seasoning. This is Candy with the Candy Food Club.